You all appreciate it.
Good morning. I got an early start today. It's only 6:42. Not that I'm planning anything special. It's just that sometimes these birds, or a bird, will land right by where you're sleeping and just start singing. You know what I mean? It's beautiful, but it's annoying. It's like an alarm clock. You can't sleep through it, and they won't stop. So I figure I may as well get up, and I guess that's the good and the bad of it, I guess. Man, if I had a gun, I'd have shot him though. Today I'm doing 21 miles only because that's just the layout. You're either gonna do 13 or you're gonna do 21. I'm 7 miles away from a wayside, you know it to be a store. And from this point on, every day I hike, I'm gonna pass a store on the trail. So if I didn't want to, I don't have to eat from my food bag anymore. So what am I saying? I'm saying you can hike the Shenandoahs with 2 days of food that you'll probably never eat. I'm, let's see. The first store is 28 miles in. So don't think once you leave Waynesboro, you're gonna start seeing stores. It's not the way it works. You gotta get 28 miles deep inside Shenandoah before the stores start, the waysides start. But keep one thing in mind. The wayside is 7 miles in. After I hit this wayside, I still got 13 miles, 14 miles to travel. So you can eat what you want, but don't think that after 14 miles, you're not going to build up an appetite again. The point I'm trying to make is you can stop at the wayside and you can have a snack, but unless you plan on buying more food and then packing that food out, you know, you may as well just keep your meals as usual and supplement what you eat with the store. So I'll go in, I'll have a snack, you know, a honey bun, no big deal. Take a rest for a second and then go to the next shelter and cook my meal as normal. Look at it as trail magic on the trail while you hike that you have to pay for. That's all. I would recommend you continue to carry your meals as usual and just take the waysides as they come. Yep. All right, good morning. This reminds me of New Hampshire. Dude, there's a brave rabbit. He ain't moving. In the Shenandoah's Loft Mountain is the first wayside you'll come to. This is the second pylon. The first pylon said camp store 0.4 miles. That's not the one I want. I came to this one and this says Loft Mountain Campground 0.1 mile. That's the one you want. That's right this way. Once you hit the campground, you can go to the wayside. The store is like 2 miles down, supposed to serve hot food. Anyway, I've never been there and it's not important. So I'm going to the wayside right now. It's 9 o'clock, so it should be open. I'll let you see it when I'm done. This is what you see when you come out of that point one. This is the campground. Everybody's, you know, since I've been here before, I know where to go. I'm just going straight. If you have a problem, you can just ask somebody, hey, where's the wayside? And they'll point. But you want to keep your bearings so you know how to get back. Out here. 100 yards up, you have the restrooms. 100 yards up and to the right, you have restrooms. I think I'm going to partake. As you can see, they have electricity. It's just a regular restroom. Apparently, the first wayside, bad news, is closed. It's not open, so don't even bother. Otherwise, you got to walk 5 miles the other way. Somebody said in the book it was closed. I thought they meant the store. Come to find out, it's the other one. So don't even bother. I'm just going to do my 21 miles and call it a day out here. For the record, what that means is I went to the second post and went to the campground. When you stop at that first post that says store, just go to the store. It's 0.4 miles. It's like half a mile. But if it's that serious and you want to go to the store, there you have it. I'm not going to go back for it because it's not that important out here. This is 13 miles in. We've got like 8 more to go out here. .415, 21 miles later. I'm at High Hut, something like that. High Top Shelter, High Top Hut, I don't know. All right, out here. Good morning. It's 6:30. I'm getting an early start because I'm gonna do 24 miles today. The wayside should be open. There's another, we'll just call it a store, keep it simple. There's another store 20 miles from here. And 4 miles after that, there's a shelter. So some southbounders came in last night and said that this store is open, so there shouldn't be no surprises. So anyway, 20 miles, I'll show you the wayside, the store, buy a little something, and then head out to the shelter. So I guess it's gonna be a long day, but productive out here. It's chilly this morning. Nah, it's okay. What I could say is that the Shenandoahs is just 112 miles of much of the same, as you can see. But at the end of the day, maybe state by state, I guess, the whole trail, in a sense, it kind of looks the same, you know? I mean, it's like Georgia has its look, North Carolina has its look, Tennessee, the Smokies, that kind of thing. They actually broke Virginia down into 3 segments. I'm currently in the 3rd part, the Shenandoahs. And you've seen the 2nd part, Blue Ridge Parkway. But all in all, unless I have, well, what I do to break the monotony is I will give you a picture of the gaps so you can see the names of the different regions as I transition. But unless I see something like just utterly amazing, this is what I see. And this is what you have seen throughout my trip. To say that I'm not going to bore you with the same old stuff, you know. So, like, for example, unless I cross the street or something to see a new gap, the next thing you'll see will probably be the shelter if I decide to go to it, or the campground where the store is. So, basically, the point I'm trying to make is that the videos are going to get more and more condensed, but there'll be a lot more information in them. Because there's no sense to drag it on with just greenery in the woods. So I guess in a sense it should be more interesting when you think about it. But yeah, out here. This is Lewis Campground. It's like 11 miles in. It's not where I'm going, so I'm not going down there. However, there is a camp store. You can go in there and get whatever you want. I'm going to go to the one 20 miles out, but it's that close to the trail. The trail is right here. The camp is right there. You can't miss it. Out here. I'm 2 miles away from the campground, the one that's 20 miles away, and I see this sign right here. So we'll see what that means. This is the heart of the Shenandoahs. Tame and lush. This is bear country, but I probably won't see any more bear until New Jersey. Out here. As I said before, it's not uncommon to see straight graveyards on the trail. If you look deeper, you'll see a deer behind the monuments. There you go. And that is a legitimate graveyard on the trail. I meant to show you a shelter in between, because I'm right at 20 miles right now. I'm coming up on the campground, but I'm just saying, those poles and that little small writing, it's easy to miss. You got to really study those things, so be careful. Otherwise, you'll find yourself off course. Yep. Oh, I'm 20 miles in. I'm at Big Meadows. That's the sign again. Here, there's a piece of paper saying free food for hikers. Site 223, 221. So let's see what they're talking about out here. This is Big Meadows Campground. I'm gonna go to a wayside or store, however you figure it. Take care of some business. Well, I come down to the campground, and again, they're telling me the wayside is 2 miles down the road. I'm not going 2 miles down the road. But they're gonna feed me. There's Tro Magic here. I just put in an order for 2 hot dogs and a chicken leg. And before I leave, I'm gonna pack up some stuff and hike out, but I'm not going out my way to a store. I don't know why these things are so elusive now. It used to be you go right off the trail, wayside's right there. Maybe they're playing musical chairs, I don't know. Right now, I'm gonna wash up. I'm gonna shave, and I'll see you. Okay, so when I came out of the woods, I was a mile away from the wayside, but the people that were doing the trail magic fed me like nobody's business. I feel like a king right now. And now they're giving me a ride to the wayside so I can pick up a few things that I need, like some oatmeal and maybe a couple of packs of ramen. So that's where we're going right now out here. And they also gave me a lot more food to take back with me, so it's actually saving money. So I don't have to go into the wayside or the store hungry and buying up everything. They've already took care of that need. So today's been a good day. I only got 4 more miles to go to the next shelter. All right. Your name?
Ginger.
Ginger and
Bob.
Ginger and Bob are 2 of. Is it 5 of you guys?
There's 4 couples.
4 couples?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, where are the rest of them?
2 are sleeping.
All right.
They're exhausted.
Okay. This is what a wayside looks like. And they've done some improvements. I see why they're so far off the trail, because now they actually have restaurants. I mean, I see why they're remodeling. That's actually a restaurant right there, a gift shop, and then the store. So what they've actually done is consolidated everything, and this is why everything is so far off the trail where I can't find it. All right, out here. Everything in here is so expensive, you really don't want to have to resupply in the wayside. For example, oatmeal, a box of oatmeal is $7. That's just crazy. So I'm just going to get a little something and call it a day out here. Give me a little wave. Say hi to everybody. This is a Trail Magic crew. Trail Magic was awesome. I ate like 3 hot dogs and a chicken leg. And they would just kept giving me food to carry. So I probably got 5 pounds of wet food, from pound cake to donuts, in my bag right now. I also got like a half a bag of salt and vinegar potato chips, fresh fruit. So I won't be eating that on my pack tonight as far as my food goes, but I'll be eating pretty good with the stuff they gave me. So I'm 4 miles out from the shelter, And that'll be a 24-mile day done. And it's 4:30 right now out here. Ten minutes till 6, 24 miles, and the day is done. I'll show you the front of it. Look how small the privy is. It's not very big.